I had so many great community leaders, teachers, obviously my parents, my sisters, so many great people that are from and still live in Spokane today.
A star quarterback was built in Spokane. Brett Rypien graduated Shadle Park High School as the state of Washington's passing leader with over 13,000 yards.
The one thing my parents always instilled in me was hard work. I never had this imagination that things were going to be easy. And even today, I think that so many times people think that, if I just get through this one thing, it'll get easier. And for me, I always knew things are going to get harder.
This mindset molded Brett and his days spent in the halls at Shadle Park to Joe Albi Stadium.
I think the biggest thing that I take away from my time at Shadle was just what we built in the 4 years there. Going from 0-9, the varsity team went my freshman year, to my junior year, we went 12-2. And we won the GSL and made it to the state semifinals. And I think the coolest part for me was I did it with a bunch of guys that I grew up playing with, played Pop Warner with them, played in middle school with them at Salt.
All the success at Shadle was just the beginning for Brett. He went on to Boise State, finishing his 4-year career as the Mountain West's all-time leader in passing yards, completions, and 300-yard passing games. Despite being undrafted in the NFL draft, Brett never let his faith falter as he signed with the Denver Broncos in 2019.
You have to be able to try to find whatever edge that you can. And, for me, I try to do that mentally. And my mentality going into every single day is, nobody's going to outthink me. You may be able to outrun me. I'm not the most athletic guy in the world. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, and I don't have the strongest arm, but one thing I can always do is, work hard and, really think my way through a game and through a practice, through training camp, whatever it may be.
He recently just spent this past season backing up Russell Wilson.
Listen, being a backup in the NFL, I'm definitely not complaining about it. It's one of the best jobs, and it's such a blessing to be able to do every single day. You're preparing like you're the starter every single week, and then you get to Sunday, and most times you don't get to go out and release any energy. So it's like you kind of get this built up tension as the weeks go along. So whenever you get an opportunity to play, it's the best feeling in the world, and especially when you win.
No matter where life takes Brett, he will always remember what Shadle Park and Spokane gave him.
If I want to be great in what I wanted to be great in, and that was football, I have to do that in every aspect of my life. It's not just on the field. It's how I treat other people. It's how, I serve my mom and dad at home. It's how I serve my classmates and how I lead my classmates, the example that I set for them. Then what's my work ethic like in the classroom as well? So I think those things all are encompassing together and ultimately lead to success.